and today I'm going to be reading a book called Gigantosaurus or Gigasaurus by Johnny Doodle by Johnny Doodle. Many million years ago, beyond the path of the lava flow, on the edge of the jungle where herbivores grazed, 4 little dinosaurs spent their days playing in the Cretaceous sun, following tracks and having fun. The dinosaur's mum said, "Beware, my child, of the giant Gigantosaurus, so fierce and wild with teeth as long as you are tall. He'd soon make a snack of one so small. His feet go stomp, his jaws go crunch, and his blink of an eye you'll be his lunch." Bonehead, Tiny, Finn and Bill went off to play. Up on the hill, the giant Gigantosaurus was on their minds. Till Bonehead said, "I think you'll find the Gigantosaurus. We need a lookout and I'm the best. I'll get a good view from that termite nest." But it was only 1 minute before Bonehead cried, "It's a giant Gigantosaurus! Quick, run and hide! Fud, fud, fud!" They ran, they hid, they shook with fear. The giant Gigantosaurus was coming near. But there was no stomp, there was no crunch. No fierce monster has smelled his lunch. It's just a triceratops. Bonehead laughed, "Ha ha ha! You ran, you hid, you're all so daft. Hello, Dad. Hello, son. But you passed my emergency warning trail. Now I think I'll keep watch from that rock a while." But a little bit later, Bonehead cried, "The giant Gigantosaurus, quick, run and hide!" Boom, boom, boom. They ran, they hid, they shook with fear. The giant Gigantosaurus was coming near. But there was no stomp, but there was no crunch. No angry beast after snacks too much. It's an old Bacchiosaurus. Bonehead laughed. "You ran, you hid, you're all so daft. But danger lurks as you need to learn. I'll look out from that enormous fern." It didn't take long till they heard a shout. "Gigantosaurus, you wouldn't better watch out." Thump, thump, thump. They ran, they hid, they shook with fear. The giant Gigantosaurus was coming near. But there was no stomp, there was no crunch, no carnivore with lunch. It was just a Stegosaurus. Bonehead laughed. "You ran, you hid, you're also daft. But at least you passed my final test. Now I'm going for a nap in that comfy nest." And then seconds later, the cry began. "Giant Gigantosaurus, run as fast as you can!" But though his friends heard that what Bonehead cried, by now they knew Bonehead lied. "That's it," said Bill. "We're off to explore, and we're not going to play with you anymore." No one left to trek. Bonehead was alone. He began to wish he was back home, for an awful noise was coming near, and now there was good reason for fear when the feet went stomp. Jaws went crunch, and the Gigantosaurus had his lunch. heard the tree go crack. Poor old Bonehead. It's such a shame. What a sad end to his naughty game. Even though he tricked and lied, at least he taught us how to hide. But then they heard a muffled cry from the scraps and the nest that lay nearby. I'm here, it's me. I have survived. I'm sorry that I tricked and lied, but this is time, honestly, it's true. There's a Picadorly after you. And though Bonehead thought they'd run in fright, his friends just shrugged and said, "Yeah, right. You're right." Meet the dinosaurs in this book. This giant dinosaur had a comically tiny brain. A brachiosaurus, a truly huge herbivore, Tiny's mum will grow to be even bigger than the Diplodocus. A Preclodacty that's no much thing as a Preclodacty, but that's what most people call brachiosaurs, flying lizards. What Bonehead meant to say was a Petrodon, or more specifically a Quetzalcoatlus, but he couldn't pronounce that. Paleologist, a scientist who studies pre-physical time, a Stegosaurus, this dinosaur's spiked tail is called a Ankylosaurus, a full-grown adult as weigh much as 5 or 6 tons. Next is a Triceratops. This dinosaur has a huge skull, 1 out of 3 the length of its whole body. Apatosaurus, I think? Paleontologists think this dinosaur's large crest used to make sounds. Ooh, that sounds interesting. There is a fact if you really want to know about dinosaurs. Stegosaurus, this scary dinosaur, was made up for this book. But there was no dinosaur a lot like this one called Giganotosarurus. It was even the largest known theropod meat eater that stood on 2 legs. Bigger even than a Tyrannosaurus rex. Giganotosaurus was a name given to Scottish dinosaurs bones found by early paleontologists in England, Africa, but it was as all such a model that science has ever used.